A decorated war hero at the Battle of Somme and at Amiens in World War I, and later commanding officer of the 48th Highlanders, Colonel Kenrick Rudolphus Rudd Marshall was a business tycoon in the fuel, dock, and shipping industry, and also sat on boards of various charitable foundations. He was also a polo player and steeplechase rider as a young man, and developed a love of racing at an early age, having attended the Plate with his parents in 1892. Marshall became president of the Ontario Jockey Club in 1942, when the King's Plate at Woodbine Park was still under the rules established in 1860, permitting only horses foaled in Ontario and owned by a British subject resident of Ontario to enter. When he stepped down as president in 1956 to become chairman of the board, the Plate's conditions were vastly different. He was a major force behind the change of rules to allow horses bred in any province of Canada to be eligible. Marshall was also involved in another major rule change when the OJC inaugurated the Plate Trial Stakes in 1944, providing trainers the opportunity to give their horses a tightener in advance of the mile and an eighth race. When Marshall handed over the reins of the OJC to E.P. Taylor in 1956, racing had now moved from Queen Street East northward to Rexdale and the new Woodbine with its much-heralded Marshall Turf Course. 5 years later, in 1961, the boisterous applause of a huge crowd at Woodbine welcomed Marshall as he walked across the track to the winner's circle to greet his Queen's Plate champion, Blue Light, jockey Hugo Didfa, and trainer Patrick McMurchie after defeating Colin Smythe's Don't Shove. 69 years after witnessing his first plate in 1892.
And here they come to the finish line. Just Don't Shove and Blue Light, and it's off to be closed.
The Marshall stable colors returned to the Queen's Plate winner's circle in 1966, 4 years following Rudd Marshall's death, when son Peter won with titled hero.